Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Punisher figure that was produced by Hasbro as part of the Marvel Universe line of products. I picked this up at Toys R Us for $9.99. Punisher has been one of my more favorite characters in the Marvel comic universe. I've always liked his no-nonsense approach when it comes to dealing with the criminal element. This is the second time that the Punisher has been released for this Marvel Universe figure line. I believe he was released in the first series, Series 1, but recently he was updated for a Series 4 release this year. I will be reviewing the Series 4 figure for this video. Okay, when I first got Punisher out of his blister pack, I was initially impressed with his overall appearance. His face looks better now, and I like the look of the smeared bleeds through the white coloring of the various adornments of his costume. However, I did run into some problem areas. One of the biggest problems that I ran into was with the peg hole on his right boot. It had been cut much too small for a figure stand, and it required some work with a small drill bit in order to bore it out to its proper size. There was also a piece of plastic sticking out in the right shoulder area, which I had to trim down. And I've also noticed a small crack in the right shoulder area joint, which prevents his right arm from functioning like it's supposed to. Paint application errors were also present on this figure. One of Punisher's eyebrows was mispainted slightly, and there was a big paint chip near the right side of his nose. Both of his ears have errors where the black of his hair has partially obscured them. Also, his right elbow joint appears to have a defect in the area where it was assembled, but it is still functional. All the other joints on the figure worked properly and don't appear to have any defects or cracks in them. So what I'll do here is pause, zoom in, give you a closer look as to what the figure looks like. Okay. Alright, Punisher came with 4 different accessories, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what those are. The figure stand that you see him standing on was not included in the package. Okay, first up, he came with what appears to be a pair of Sig Sauer P229 9mm handguns. These have been colored in a combination of what appears to be black grips with stainless steel slides. Next up, he came with what appears to be an MP5 assault rifle in .22 long rifle caliber. This has a collapsible stock on it, as you can see. Can't talk today. Alright, and finally, he came with what appears to be a combat knife, and this knife looks to be based on the Jimmy Lyle knife that was used in Rambo First Blood Part 2. Alright, back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of Punisher and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So overall, I don't think this is a bad figure, but I think it could have been done better. I am disappointed that I ran into so many problems on this figure, as I really do like the Punisher, as I said at the start of this review. However, he does come with good accessories, and the handguns and the knife fit nicely into their respective holsters. I am also disappointed to find all these cracks in the right shoulder joint, and I'll be honest, customers deserve better than what I've seen out of the Marvel Universe line with these defects and paint application errors and joint cracks. I mean, really, guys? We're paying almost $10 a figure now. We deserve better than that. So, based on what I found, I can only give this figure a good, but not great, recommendation. On that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.